And juice yield is one thing that I'm going to be looking at, but also the time that it takes to juice the produce. So what I've got here, I'm not going to measure this out so accurately, but for each juicer we've got 2 apples, a stick of celery, a couple of carrots, and I'll chop this in half, just a quarter cucumber. So we'll start off with the Breville. So 2 apples, 2 carrots, celery, and cucumber. Okay, so we're looking for juice yield and the time it takes me to make the juice. So let's start. So I'm going to chop the celery in 2 and take the tops off the carrots. And I'm going to juice all this stuff. Actually, I'll start off with the cucumber at low and everything else at high. I'm going to get 2 carrots in at the same time. Oh, up to high speed. Okay, I'm finished. So that didn't really take all that long at all. So really that's why I like this machine. It's really fast at harder vegetables and fruits. So carrots and apples, it's great. Celery as well. And let's try the Amiga. So with this I'm going to chop everything up much smaller because the feed chute on this one is only half the diameter of this one. So certainly the preparation time should obviously be factored in to the total time that it takes me to make a juice with these machines. I'll be honest, I've had this one for longer, so I can't, and I basically prefer this one. But this one does have certainly the speed advantage. And another reason I like this one is that it's good for my parents. They, for some reason, don't like this one so much. I think just at the time it takes to make a juice, they simply won't use it. Whereas with this one, they're much more likely to use this juicer. So this is the one that I leave at their house. Now sometimes you can get a whole carrot down, which is quite nice. But then this one might just fit, but for my own peace of mind I'd rather cut it. To be honest, I've not actually done this test before, so I don't know which one is going to extract the most juice. Just have a quick look at this just now. Now this juicer actually, it does froth up quite a bit. You can see that there's a relatively large layer of froth, at least a centimetre or 2 on this. So if I just discount the froth, we're up at about 350 millilitres, which is about 12 ounces. Including the froth, it's about almost 18 ounces. Okay, so I'm ready to start juicing with the Amiga. see already this one takes a lot longer to feed the produce into the juicer. Basically, if I'm just making a juice, if I want it to be a green juice, I will always use this machine, even if I also want to juice apples, carrots and so on. But if I'm just going for maybe an apple, carrot and ginger juice, or even just a carrot and ginger juice, I think the Breville is probably the one to use, seeing as it's so much quicker. The pulp that's coming out of this is relatively dry. Maybe feed that through a second time to extract some more juice from the pulp. Also with this machine it's a lot more versatile, and this is pretty much just a juicer. But with this I can also make things like salsa. This morning I made some homemade peanut butter. And it's great also for frozen desserts. Just some frozen bananas fed through and it comes out like a really healthy ice cream. So it's clear to see that obviously this one takes a lot longer than the Breville. But it is getting there. I'll be interested to see just which one actually produces the most juice, because I'm not actually sure. I was pretty certain what the results of the kale test were going to be, but I don't actually know which is best at apples, carrots, celery and cucumber. So that's everything fed through. I'll just give it another 20 seconds or so just for this pulp to come out. And I've got my measuring jug here. As far as cleanup goes, I think they take me round about the same sort of time to get clean. They're both fairly fast. They both come with a special scrubbing brush to get the juicing screens. And this one's got the whole filter basket. Just put that out. Pretty much everything can just be rinsed. This is actually really quite moist. This part here, this is the part you need to go to with the scrubbing brush. Okay, and we're done. So let's just see how much juice we got out of this one. And on the sieve it's quite frothy and fibrousy. What I do, if I'm using this juice to put into a smoothie, then I don't bother using this sieve, because I figure this can be quite easily blended together with the smoothie that I'm making. But if I'm just making a juice, I do prefer it to be nice and smooth without any bits. So that's why I use the sieve. Okay, that'll do. So let's see. Now admittedly I didn't actually weigh the produce before I juiced it, so this is not a really accurate test. But this one comes out at 300 ml with no froth, and this one is at least 300, probably a bit more, but then quite a bit of froth on top. So as far as the juice yield is concerned, it could be this one. The Breville won it by just a little bit, 10 mil or so. But I just want to test these. In fact, I'll pour them into a glass and see what it looks like. Okay, so this one came from the Omega, and it's almost a full glass. And this is from the Breville. There's still quite a lot of sludge and frothiness in there. And that is a full glass. What's kind of quite interesting is the colour difference. This machine obviously still had some of the kale fibre in the machine, and therefore this one's come out quite green and murky, whereas this one has a much nicer colour, the orange. So as far as speed is concerned, I would say the Breville 800J XL. As far as green juices are concerned, definitely the Omega wins it. As I said before, this one is definitely a lot more versatile. Can do a lot more varied food processing needs. The machine's called the Omega J8006 Nutrition Center. So all the extra things that you can do with it I think are really cool. But just as far as making a quick juice is concerned, it looks like the Breville can certainly hold its own. So I'm just going to give these a quick taste, see what they're like. And even with using the sieve, this one still has a bit of pulp in the juice. Tastes good though. This one tastes a lot lighter and doesn't seem to have any pulp in the juice at all. So if you like a non-pulpy juice, like my mother, this is the machine for you. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that comparison of the Breville 800J XL and the Omega J8006. Thanks.